High school is definitely a lot of oppressed thoughts and a lot of people telling you how to feel about things. And I think poetry was a way of just seeing how you feel and expressing it to the world.
Spoken word to me is just sharing emotions.
It's really any way that you can use your voice and tell a story.
I don't think there's a difference between a poem and spoken word. I would say that you call it spoken word when you're performing it.
People don't listen to teenagers, and I think it's important for young people to have a voice.
True Art Speaks hosts Be Heard, an annual teen poetry slam.
Hey guys, how are we all feeling tonight? Good. This is your poet warm-up / cipher. It's not a real cipher, but we're gonna get excited and warmed up for tonight.
I was a past participant, now I'm the Special Programs Associate. You get to see how this work is done from all different angles, which is amazing.
If we just wanna go around the circle, introduce our names, and we can say our pronouns as well.
Anyone in the state can participate. We identify a cohort of 6 young people who are gonna represent Minnesota in the International Brave New Voices Youth Poetry Slam Series, but also in this community.
It's not about the competition, right? The point is not the points, the point is the poets! We're here for sharing community, building community, and sharing poems and our narratives.
We primarily work with people most often rendered invisible. For other people, that translates to marginalized communities. They are telling the story that is not often told.
1, 2, 3, let's be heard! Hey, cool.
Dear Becky, I saw that you took a stroll through the Black Culture Superstore and looked into your cart and saw that you forgot a few things, so I thought that I'd help you out. We'll start from the top and work our way down.
In 2040, the world will be like me, all races mixed and mingled, intertwined.
My heart isn't that empty. My chest isn't done beating. My plant is waiting to bloom. I'm starting to see myself in the puddles again. I love poetry, I love speaking, I love writing, and I just love being able to say what I've written.
Every single one of you had something amazing that you brought to the stage tonight, and I really hope you stay involved past this. That being said, our top 6, Katherine, Lana.
First time I did spoken word was at prelims. I can't believe it went as well as it did.
Thank you so much. Everybody have a great night.
I always kind of have been a bit of a book nerd and a bit of an awkward human where I'd rather be with books and not talk to people than actually interact with people. So when I first got into writing my own things, it kind of shifted more towards a classic and more of a canon white male kind of writing structure. And so I've been trying to read more about culture and more about the sciences and more about anything so that my work feels more layered. I like social justice topics because I'm a social justice warrior. I just want to make sure that someone's positively impacted by what I say. And if people have felt something that moves them to do something, then I've done my job.
I am alive. I am alive. I am alive in this space. I am alive in this space.
Please give it up for all of the poets who are competing tonight. They are all phenomenal young people.
We are at semifinals. I think it kind of really didn't even fully hit until this morning, and it was hey, you're going to semifinals.
Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Sandra, what hymn did you hum during your hanging?
Allah matters far more than your pills, they say. Just pray and all your pain will be gone. Like the wind, you will be set free from your demons. God made this life so easy for you.
So I write a lot about my personal experiences and stuff that I've gone through or still go through to this day. You feel like you accomplished something, and overall it's a good thing.
Last night, I wrote this poem. One I've been writing for a while now, but it keeps changing. Like that cough that always seems to catch you the week after you get a flu shot.
You speak so well. Like the idea of a white dialect is the right dialect, as if my life goal is to end up like you.
My poems went really well. I was amazed that like so many people were like affected by it because I'm just like this kid trying to like be my best self, and they're like these like adults who are like, you're amazing, and I'm like, cool, I'm doing something right.
Performing on the final stage, in no particular order, we have Katherine, Haroon, Lana, and Julie. Give it up for all of the poets.
It was incredible. I was at finals last year, and it was not nearly as good as the semifinal bout, which I know is insane, but the competition and every poet brought such amazing work. I love slam poetry, and I'm an hour and a half away from the cities, so it's hard, you know. There's no place in the middle of the country to do slam poetry except to a bunch of cows who don't appreciate my work as much. I think me a year ago is a totally different person than me now, and some of that is definitely related to finding the confidence to have my own voice. I have a speech impediment, which you can hear, and so for a very long time, I didn't really talk. Like, I wouldn't read in class or raise my hand or any of that, and now to get up on stage in front of 300 people and say words that I've written is really nice. Any art that you put in the world, you're responsible for the message that it has. And I'm a queer, mentally disabled teen. I feel like there's a lot I want to say and get out in the world and kind of see what effect that has on people. And I think writing, it's just my way to sort of get my voice out in the world and be heard.
Out of 5 prelims to 2 semis and now like 1 finals, 12 people, you're the 12 people who are here. That's really, 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 really cool.
We are at the Walker Arts Center for True Art Speaks Be Heard finals this year. She's incredible.
Welcome everybody to the 5th annual Be Heard Minnesota Youth Poetry Slam Finals. Give it up for yourselves for making it here.
Art has always been the voice of the oppressed. When we do poetry, we're opening our bodies. We're like saying things that we don't say normally. This is 10 ways to avoid a hate crime. 1, don't leave your house. You don't know what awaits you on the outside, or how many times that your body will be the butt of an insult or an assault. 2,
she takes out her sunshine smile like the good silverware. Despite beginning to learn that kisses aren't contracts and presents aren't promises, she asks, "You're my brother now?"
Then keep women of color alive. Revive the names of women killed by the guns held by your husband. The same crimson blood runs through all shade, yet compassion is only shown when blood is broken on lighter ones.
You hear these poems and you're like, ooh, that was hard. And then the poets get off stage and they're like, you know, thrilled and excited. Because they get to stand up for themselves, because they get to say, this is what matters to me.
Capitalism tends to headspin. No wonder no details in school textbooks. They won't let us contest crooks or address them. So many secrets have been spilled.
Blue days are bad, a childish word for how I feel when I don't get out of bed, but I want to.
Young people have been on the front lines of every major change ever. So when we stifle the voices of young people, we're missing a very valuable perspective.
The 6 poets who will be 2017 Be Heard cohort and be representing Minnesota at the Brave New Voices International Teen Poetry Slam Festival are, in no particular order, Lana.
We were up there and they announced who was in the cohort and I was in it and I was just like amazed. I'm still like very young and I still like have not experienced anything, but I know how to express my feelings like a lot better and I know how to write about my feelings better.
Katherine.
It's just amazing, you know, what they do and empowering young people and letting them have a stage to speak on any topic that they want to is really incredible.
Clap it up for all the poets. Clap it up for the cohort.
I wouldn't be going to college without like True Art Speaks and Be Heard. I got a full tuition scholarship. I heard about that from True Art Speaks. I applied with letters of recommendation from my mentors and I got in. So it's definitely impacted my life.
Thank y'all for coming out. Thank you for supporting. Have a good and blessed night. We'll see y'all next time.